Right, boom, that there. Should be live, and if that's on there now. Right, hello again everyone. Once again, you have made a lone Robin. I'm deciding to wear my hat today because I just felt like it, my Spyro hat. Today we're going to be doing a discovery tour of ancient Egypt. It's a different menu, part of the main menu. The discovery tour is where you get to explore Egypt and do all the other stuff, but not have to worry about combat and dying or anything like this. All that, you know what I mean? So it's like a type of DLC. You can get like the 3 trophies. I think there is for that for the discovery tour. 3 trophies. So I'm just going to jump into it now because I think we're going to give it a break after this one. We're going to give it Assassin's Creed Origins a break. And what's I say? Probably Alfie. LOL. What's up? How you doing, Alfie? How you doing, mate? So as I say, please feel free to check out probably Alfie LOL on YouTube. Give him a subscribe, love and support, and thumbs up his content, all that good stuff. As I was saying, we're going to give it a break for this game, and we'll be going on to another game. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see what happens. So without further ado, let's get back into Assassin's Creed Origins, but this time for Discovery Tour. I'm going to try and see if I can get through the whole of the Discovery Tour, the whole thing, so it's going to be a lot of history lesson here for everyone. What's that say? I'm on my summer break, so I could join the streams a lot more. Sweet, Alfie, sweet mate, sweet. Only if you got time though, of course, and it's all good. Right, Discovery Tour. Yeah, we're going to start that. There isn't going to be that much of me talking, I don't think, for this one. It's just going to be a lot more of the game talking. The commentator. So, let's see if we can get through all these tours. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We can do it in one video. If not, then it'll be 2 videos. But whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. So we'll let it load. I'm thinking who's going to put us as a character because I want to play as all the characters and give them all a turn. What's that say? I'm not sure if you would like it. Like what? Alfie, what do you mean? I'm not sure if you'd like it. But I have a game suggestion for you. Okay, let me know what the game is. I can't see what the rest of that says. It says, what's the game in Alfie? Because I can't see what the rest of that says. If I've got the game, I'll play it. I'll do a video for everyone if I've got the game. You should play Stray. Oh, that cat game. Yeah. I've actually got that. So it's part of that PlayStation Essential or PlayStation Plus stuff, isn't it? So yeah, I can give that a go at some point. Yeah. If you want me to do that, I can do that as the next video. It's a new game. It's free for premium. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah. I mean, I can give it a go. If everyone wants me to play Stray, I'll definitely have a go at it, yeah. Obviously for you as well, Alpha. Definitely. So that'll probably be my next video then, I'll do. Stray gameplay. I have to install it again now, because I literally got rid of it earlier on to make some room. So, yeah, I'll install it again for PS5 and I'll do a gameplay for everyone. Once I've done this one, I'll install the game. But yeah, aside from Stray, we're going to be giving Assassin's Creed a break for a little bit, and we'll be doing another game. Aside from Stray, I mean, Stray's the separate game. We're going to be doing like a one-off and see if we like it and see if we can get into it. And then another game, we'll try and something else, and then Assassin's Creed will come back later on, but as a different, maybe Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We'll try next time. Hang on, how do I change the character? I know you can change characters. Okay, Discovery Tour. Yeah, characters. Okay, I want to play as Bayek for the moment. Bayek of Siwa. Magi, husband to Aya of Alexandria. Yeah, we'll play as Bayek for this first tour. 20 in Egypt. Major regions of Egypt. Wow. Okay, let's go into these then first. How do I do it then? You've got to press... fast travel. Boom. So now we are doing fast travelling, so I'm not going to go on Camelback for the rest of this gameplay. We'll be here forever doing that stuff. So, yeah, let's just fast travel, which I didn't do in my previous videos, to the discovery tour points. So there's not going to be any fighting, there's going to be no... no fighting in this game, it's just more of a history lesson. Right. So it says here, the major regions of Egypt. Let's do it.
Welcome to the major regions of Egypt.
Okay. Simple. Right. How do I do this now? I forgot. Come on. Wait, how do you... Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot it was that one. I keep thinking it's bloody Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Life in ancient Egypt was concentrated along the shores of the Nile and divided into two regions. Lower Egypt was situated on the Nile Delta near the Mediterranean, and Upper Egypt was at the south reaching into Africa. Due to its proximity to the Mediterranean, temperatures in Lower Egypt were less extreme than in Upper Egypt.
Okay. I love Egyptian stuff. I love all the Egyptian mythology and all that stuff, you know what I mean? I was always into Egyptian hieroglyphics. Hang on, I've done it again. I remember when I was younger, I know that one of the hieroglyphics, I don't know if it's right or if it was like a different version of hieroglyphics, I know there's different versions. But a fish, a hand and a squiggle. So like, yeah, an actual fish little logo, a hand and a squiggly line, spelt cat. Funny enough, I'm going to play, we were trying to play that Stray game later on, which is a cat. So yeah, fish, hand, squiggle, spells cat in one version of hieroglyphics. Hang on, did I miss that? Oh, she's already talked about it. Okay. Okay, let's show that picture for 5 seconds. There we go. Right, let's keep going. I keep pressing the trigger. I don't know why I keep doing that, I need to use the stick. My stomach's grumbling, my apologies everyone. I've just had my dinner not long ago. I had some wholemeal, medium sliced brown bread with some garlic and herb Philadelphia, which was gorgeous.
Both regions had competing major cities, most notably Memphis in Lower Egypt and Thebes in Upper Egypt. There were different religious cults in both regions, each worshipping their own major gods.
Anubis, all the way, Anubis all the way. You know what I mean? Even though he's like the gatekeeper of the underworld or something, he's similar to... Hang on. Was that it? Have I missed one? Wait. I like his Pharaohs beanie. I've had it for a while since, I've had it since, I went to that Comic Con in April. Was it April? No, it wasn't April, hang on. No, it was when I went to the Comic Con last year in October, when I went to meet Matthew Lillard and Tim Capello and Tim Curry. So that was October, yeah. I've had it since then, because I seen it there and I was like, Spyro, I've got to get it, because, you know, I love my Spyro stuff. Which I've still got to do a video for on PS5 again at some point. But yeah, I'll get into it, and it's a nice little Spyro beanie, I love it. Right, what's that say? Okay, that's just going to say we've done one of them. Okay, Bringer of Nile, hang on, jeez Louise. The Bringer of Life, the River Nile. Okay, we're going to get to that one. Let's see how fast we can get through all these. I mean, there is 3 trophies, as I said, 3 trophies for this Discovery Tour stuff on Assassin's Creed Origins. One of the trophies for completing, well, for the characters, obviously, you have to play as like so many characters to get a trophy. And have to complete a tour with them as well. Another one is...
Welcome to
completing so many of the tours in the daily life category, and then one of them is for completing, I think, all the tours. I don't know, I can't remember. I mean, I've got all 3 of them anyway, but it's been a while since I did this, because it's one of the first trophies I went for.
The ancient Egyptians called the dark fertile soil of the Nile the Black Lands, and the surrounding desert was referred to as the Red Lands. The dramatic difference of productive land opposed to barren desert had a deep influence on cultural ideology, mythology, and religion.
Nice. Yeah, mythology, I'm all about the hieroglyphics and them giant pyramids. You know what I mean? If I start talking about Imhotep from the Mummy, I'll be like, Imhotep, Where's Arnold Vosloo? We need him back. Where's Ardek Bay?
The Nile determined much of Egyptian
I've got
civilization.
Brendan
For
Fraser as well, of
example,
course, you
the
know, as
seasonal cycle
Rick
of the Nile
O'Connell.
was so
Gotta have him back.
consistent that ancient
And
Egyptians
Evelyn,
created
even,
their
you know.
calendar around
And
it.
Jonathan. Get them all back.
The flood season,
Bring them
or
all back.
Akhet, was when the departing floodwaters left arable soil for crops. It was followed by the growing and harvesting seasons, known as Peret and Shemu. These regular seasons, along with abundant wildlife and rich soil, meant that Egypt's denizens were able to nourish themselves and ensure their country's strength in trade.
Okay. Hang on, where am I looking? Okay, that's a bit of a little trip I want to go to now, to that next destination. Is he getting in the way? Seriously, get out of the way, you slowpoke. There you go. Right. I wish I could go faster. But sadly I can't go any faster than what I think I'm doing now. Oh, can you go faster? No. It's how like the it's how the main game, which is Discovery Tour, because there's no fighting, no not good, none of the good stuff I like to do.
Neatly traversed through both Upper and Lower Egypt. All of Egypt's major cities were built along this narrow ribbon of life. Protected by mountain ranges and deserts which acted as natural barriers to enemies, and sustained by the Nile's plants and wildlife, Egyptian civilization enjoyed economic and cultural prosperity for over 4,000 years.
4,000 years, jeez Louise. I know you swore and I was thinking about something I was going to say old as the F word. Whew, wow. Don't think there's any real reason for me to swear or curse on this one. So we ain't getting into any fights. Just exploring and history lessons.
Both ancient Egyptians and ancient Greeks referred to the Nile as the river in their respective languages. Stretching a distance of over 6,700 kilometers, the Nile is one of the longest rivers in the world. It flows south to north, spanning 11 countries. The River Nile originates in the region of the Great Subequatorial Lakes, including one of the largest in the world, Lake Victoria near Tanzania.
Near Tanzania, yeah. Okay. Oh, you mean the white? Jeez Louise, here we go again. Keep following me around. There we go. I wish I could go faster. That's one thing I want to say for this Discovery Tour. I wish I could go faster to... I'll just hit a crocodile. Okay, if that was in the game, he would have been attacking me now. So... Luckily it's Discovery Tour. Then again, I would have killed him if he was on the game. I would have still went for it. The main game stuff. God, look how far away it is. I'm gonna get my camel out, it should be a little bit easier when I'm on land. And no, it isn't gonna be the I don't think it's gonna be the Chocobo camel. Or Choco camels are called, because that was like a DLC. Ever since I found that mission for Final Fantasy 15 in Assassin's Creed, I was like, wow, what's that say? It's Discovery Tour when you just explore Egypt. Yeah, it's just a history lesson and exploring Egypt. Yeah.
Steppes and deserts.
Just it's a DLC. Well, it's like an update DLC, but you can like I say, 3 trophies involved in for doing the Planet Discovery Tour.
Its main artery,
So there ain't no fighting, there's no sword play, nothing like
with the Blue Nile in
that. Just
Khartoum.
exploration and history.
This is where it weaves through rich deposits of silt and nutrients, carrying them along in its wake.
Okay, that was quick, bloody hell. I've been talking through it, I must admit. Right. On the bright side, the graphics are gorgeous as always. I mean, I bet that water's bloody red hot, that water's warm as something, because you can see the steam off some areas. I've just seen steam over there a little bit. Red hot Nile. How many was there for this? 9? Jeez. It can be boring some bits, especially just trying to get straight to the point. But if you're a trophy hunter, like, well, kind of like me, I am a full-on trophy hunter, but if you're like me, kind of, then you'll want to do all this boring stuff as well. Some people don't find it boring, like it's history. You know what I mean? It's like the graphics and beautiful, it's good enough to just go through it.
Zones of about 100 kilometers, where the bubbling and rapidly swirling waters advance tumultuously amid enormous heaps of rocks and benches of hard stone.
Okay, that looks like, yeah. When was that took? 1987? Jeez. That's old. 1880, hang on, 1887? Was that Jack the Ripper days? That was 1898, wasn't it? Jeez, another Assassin's Creed game I've got to do again. Syndicate. I never completed it when I was on PS4. I'll do it on PS5 at some point, including Jack the Ripper. I love Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper DLC is gorgeous. It's a horrific yet historic. Well, it's something. It's a brilliant, like, so you get to play as Jack the Ripper, and that's just brilliant. I love that. The fact that Jack the Ripper is something of an assassin himself.
Crossing Nubia and the first cataract,
Brilliant.
that the river officially returned.
Not in real life, though. Not in real life. Jack the Ripper was never a assassin. Everyone used to think he was like a government official or something too, like an order, or he was a butcher or this and that, you know what I mean? Everyone was saying certain things. I know that Jack the Ripper was from what I've gathered in the past, I know that I would say that Jack the Ripper was probably locked up in Lambeth Asylum at some point for something to do with mental health. So I know two people who matched that description for Jack the Ripper that was locked up in Lambeth Asylum, even though I never found out who he was. That's another thing everyone needs to go into. Everyone, if you don't mind looking at gory photos of Jack the Ripper's victims and stuff, and looking into all this stuff about Jack the Ripper in general, go check it out and look at try and see if you can think what I'm thinking, like about this conspiracy with Jack the Ripper. Because I never found out who he was. I don't know if he went to America, because my father believed that there was someone who went to America and started doing the same thing not long after. So I don't know if that was. I don't think that was Jack the Ripper. I think that Jack the Ripper might have just packed it in. You know what I mean? Could have completely stopped what he was doing.
However, they
I don't know.
had access to streams and
Just let me know what you think in the comments, because
the delta, situated at the north.
Believe me, I'll get right into that stuff. I'll do the Jack the Ripper stuff.
Is a large irrigated area.
It's so savage, them poor women. But it's very interesting as well at the same time. It's brutal. Someone's doing some work outside. Can you hear a sounds like a grindstone or something? Or I don't know, something grinding. I'll tell you what, everyone. We'll do one list of the Discovery Tour stuff, so we don't get too boring. And then I'll wrap that video up after I've done like one list, instead of doing the whole thing. And then we can try and see if we can get straight onto that Stray game, which I've been referred by Alfie, or probably Alfie LOL. I'll say again though, please check out his channel. I've given thumbs up to most of his videos in general anyway. I'll watch them all. I'll watch every single video. Does some good stuff. So the map one for Red Dead Redemption 2, that was good. Finding all the treasure and stuff and all the bits and bobs. I like that stuff. So I'll go and check out his channel, probably Alfie LOL. And give him some love and support. So I say. See why? Oh, thank you for the shout outs, laugh out loud. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Alfie, no problem. Right, have we done that one now? Yeah, we've done this one. Okay, and then we just how do I get the map up? Okay, there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to just do the Egyptian. Oh, there's 20 of them. Hang on, let me just count something real quick. I'm gonna try and make it equal. There's 20 there. There's 20, 36, 46, 50, 60, 70, 75. Wow. Okay, 75 things. Okay, that's a lot. Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? We're only gonna do 10. I'm gonna do 10. And then we'll do the last 15 for the last video of the Discovery Tour in the future. So 10. We've only done 2 so far. We'll do another 8 more. It's gonna be a kind of short. I pressed the wrong button. It's gonna be kind of short, but I don't want to keep it. I don't want to make it too boring for the people who want to see gameplay of something else. You know, like if you want me to play straight, then I'm going to install that, and I'm going to hopefully get enough time to do a 2-hour gameplay at least for later on. And I'll install something else as well while I'm at it.
Welcome to Deserts of Egypt.
Hang on, where's my camel? That's the one. Oh, it is. Oh, it's a horse this time. Okay, whatever. Okay, stallion.
Reaching out on either
Whale
side of
bones?
the lush Nile are the harsh, arid western desert and the mountainous eastern desert. They cover nearly 94% of Egypt. Each of these parent deserts have their own microclimate and contain several smaller deserts with a distinctive fauna and flora. Whale fossils were discovered within the depths of the Sahara. Known as the Valley of the Whales, this location is evidence of the seas which once covered the area.
It's madness thinking there was a sea right there at one time. It's still desert now. Ridiculous. That is absolute madness. Like, how much wool was there to cover up all that stuff? Crazy.
The White Desert in the northeast of the
What's that say?
Sahara owes its name
I'm going to go to Primark with my something. I can't know what that says.
sand.
Cause it's my sister's birthday. Okay, no worries, Alpha, you go and do what you gotta do, mate. I'll be back in about an hour. Yeah, sweet. Wish your sister happy birthday as well from me. Happy birthday to your sister. I'll be back in about an hour. Yeah, I got you. I'll see you in an hour then, or later on then, Alpha. My foot's cramping up. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Right, see you later, mate. Okay.
The Great Sand Sea is a large unbroken desert that reaches out through western Egypt and eastern Libya. It is home to a unique geological formation known as Libyan silica glass. The pale yellowish-green material ranges from pebble-sized fragments to glass rocks the size of rough boulders.
Rough boulders? I mean that like the size of a no, too big. Well, okay, so that's 3 done. I'm gonna go and do another 7 more tours. So the Katara Depression, yeah, we'll do that one there. Just in my phone. Okay, it was actually 2 YouTubers doing the gameplays right now. Oh yeah, it's Barrett85 and YamaQ. Please check out both of their channels and give them some love and support and subscribe to the channel, you know, all that good stuff. Give them a thumbs up and like, leave a nice little comment, even just say hello to them. And don't forget to click the bell icon. Keep up to date with their content. Right.
Welcome to the Katara Depression.
I wouldn't like to be stranded there, I tell you. I mean, look how dry that is.
The Katara
That's massive
Depression
as well.
is located in the northwest part of Egypt. Reaching 18,000 square kilometers, the basin is 133 meters below sea level and covered with salt. It is the second lowest point in Africa, after the Afar Depression.
Okay.
The climate is very arid, with average temperatures reaching 36 degrees Celsius. The famous Siwa Oasis is located on the protected southwestern region. Today, the Katara Depression is utilized for oil exploration.
I believe that. I believe that, yeah. Jeez. Okay. Next tour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9 stations. Well, it's gonna be a big one. See, oh, it's only Seawa though. Where we started the game off in the Assassin's Creed Origins. But is it gonna go through the main places? Maybe. Can't remember. It's been a while since I did this stuff. Right.
Welcome to Siwa.
Just getting through Seawa. Yeah, they keep giving me the horse. I mean, where's my camel? I want my camel, that's what I want, but they keep giving me the horse, so this is what it is. To be honest, I want my chocobo camel. They'll give me
The
that.
Siwa Oasis is in the western desert of Egypt. Geographically, the Siwan Oasis is located in a depression 20 meters below sea level. Its natural springs and warm climate aided in the bountiful production of date trees. Though clearly influenced to some degree by Egyptian and African culture, the area's isolation resulted in a unique society and language. While they worshipped the same deities, Siwan temple architecture differed from traditional Egyptian temples.
Okay.
Old Kingdom Egyptians referred to the oasis as cauldron, due to its unique geographical structure. Oases were crucial for nomadic tribes and caravans. Without them, there was no chance of survival in an otherwise harsh landscape. As such, oases quickly became hubs for trade, as well as areas of political control.
Okay.
Because of the dry climate, there is very little rainfall to sustain the oases. Instead, underground rivers flood the natural basins. Since many oases have a north-south orientation parallel to the Nile, some geologists suggest they were once tributaries of the mighty river. There is evidence that ancient Egyptians attempted to create some oases.
Yeah, probably to make it look a bit more easy to live in. But most of it probably didn't work, it's how dry it was. So, yeah.
The Libyan oases are the best known, as they are geographically and culturally linked to the Nile Valley and the Delta. These western oases have a distinct geology from the other regions of Egypt. The most famous and important oases are Karga, Dakhla, Farafra, Baharia, and Siwa.
Are we in the water? Or is this like just... No, it's just the rain, okay. That's good. Good to know.
The Spring of the Sun is one of many thermal sources in Siwa, with the particularity that Cleopatra would have bathed in this one, giving it its name. The presence of the source beneath was attested already by Herodotus during the 5th century BCE, when the oasis was called Amuneion by the Greeks of Cyrene. Oracles predicted the future, delivered omens that could be more or less obscure, and offered divine guidance. The Siwan Oracle was considered one of the 3 greatest of the ancient world, alongside the oracles of Delphi and
Yeah,
Kidoni.
Delphi.
Because of the Greek colonies in
Assassin's Creed
Cyrenaica, the
Odyssey again.
temple associated Zeus with the worship of Amun.
Oh, Armin, okay, yeah.
It is no wonder that Alexander the Great made the perilous journey to Siwa in order to consult the oracle, emulating the actions of mythical heroes such as Hercules and Perseus. This action earned the approval of the oracle, who validated his claim as Pharaoh of Egypt. He was confirmed as the son of Amun, conferring upon him the most legitimate claim to date of all Egypt's foreign invaders.
Yeah.
The powerful and the rich would send gifts or travel great distances in order to ensure their good fortune by gaining the blessing of the Oracle of Siwa. Every successful blessing only increased the soothsayer's prestige. Runner Eubotus, a famous citizen of Cyrene, consulted the oracle in order to know if he would win the 93rd Olympic Games race in 408 BCE. He did, enhancing the standing of the C1 oracle in the process.
Nice.
The Temple of the Oracle of Amun was built in the 6th century BCE by Pharaoh Amasis. In the game, its entrance is guarded by ram-headed sphinxes, the animal representing Amun. They were inspired by similar statuary located at the British Museum. Another option would have a Greek-influenced representation of Zeus Amun, a human-headed sphinx with horns. This representation of Zeus Amun was very popular in Siwa.
Yeah, definitely, because I've not seen a lot of them statues. In the game, of course, in the game. Okay, so how many was that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've done 5, another 5 more to go. The Fayum. Okay, we remember this in the gameplay, don't we? Remember the Fayum. Remember how much we had to keep going through that stuff? It was like 2 videos of near enough 2 videos full of the Fayum. In fact, last time we was playing it, we still didn't complete the Fayum, so we're still doing the Papyrus Mysteries for the Fayum, I think.
Welcome to the Fayum.
Oh, so we're gonna use a boat in this one. Okay.
The Fayum Oasis is an enormous basin in the western desert that formed from the Nile's overflow. As such, it is not considered a true oasis, though it gives its name to the region, which covers Lake Moeris. The oasis harbors some of the oldest archaeological artifacts of the region, indicating that the area has been inhabited by hunters and gatherers since the Neolithic period.
Neolithic period, yeah. I'm agreeing about that.
The Fayum Oasis drains into Lake Moeris, which was a large freshwater lake, but at some time became a saltwater lake. In the 12th dynasty, ancient Egyptians redirected the water flow with a dam and dug a supply canal using the lake as their reservoir. Irrigation enabled them to continue growing crops of figs, grapes, and olives year-round.
See, fig rolls, of course, yeah. Not actual figs, grapes and alright, you know what I mean. And then olives, like nah, not olives, nasty. Don't like them. That's just my opinion. I them rank, rancid. Ugh. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, it's this way. Just don't like olives. No.
Reed boats, feluccas, triremes, and kerkeros were the most commonly found craft within the landlocked waters of Egypt. They were used for various purposes, ranging from daily fishing, trade, warfare, and travel, to the ferrying of massive stone blocks used to build the great monuments of Egypt.
Ooh, look at pictures, madness. Right, I'm going to use the boat now. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, that's a bit too far away. Wait, you walking over the wood? Get out of the way, mate. Jeez Louise. There you go. I wish I could go faster. Can I go faster? No. Well, let me. God, I wish I could. Is that all X? No. Take all that stuff. Just the left stick. See an obelisk. 2 obelisks. Okay. Yeah, the fire is big. Remember when I was getting all the way around it on the camelback? Well, I say camelback, it was on my Choco camel, or Chocobo camel. And took forever just to get around.
The most impressive pyramids of ancient Egypt date from the Old Kingdom and can be found on the sites of Giza, Saqqara, and Dashur. However, one particularly famous pyramid of the time is located elsewhere. During the Middle Kingdom, some pharaohs chose the Fayum as their final resting place. One such ruler was Amenemhat III. His pyramid left a mark on the imagination of antique chroniclers. They refer to it as the Labyrinth, mostly due to the vast mortuary temple complex at the foot of the pyramid. Herodotus mentioned that he had visited 12 courts and over 3,000 of its chambers. But he was also well known for being prone to hyperbole.
I don't even know what that means. Hyperbole? Hyperbole? I don't know how you pronounce that. I know you pronounce it then, but I don't know what it means. Don't have a clue. Hyperbole. Don't know. I must be a right dumbass, everyone. I think I am, mostly. I know certain things, but some things I'm just completely oblivious to. I can't have a clue what some things can mean at all. So I think I need to get back to school, I do.
Amenemhat's pyramid was built with a
I need to get educated again, that's what I need.
With stone slabs, designed to be impenetrable. The burial chamber, made out of a single block of sandstone, is unique in its design. Richard Lepsius and Flinders Petrie both explored the pyramid site, measuring 385 meters by 158 meters, and identified it as the location of the labyrinth. Their research conditions were difficult, as most of the site had been submerged by the nearby canal. Furthermore, the stones from the complex and the outer casing of the pyramid had been quarried away long ago. Ubisoft decided to give life back
another
to this
YouTuber's
lost
online.
monument,
Foxsaker, everyone. Please feel free to check out Foxsaker and give me some love support on his channel. You know, like them videos, subscribe, not all that good stuff. Got some good quality, they've got some good content, you know what I mean? Oh, what days? What's this one? Oh, something else, that's just Facebook. Okay. Wait, when am I getting... Oh, God, I'm getting further away a bit early. This is a long one, this is...
Founded during the 5th dynasty, the site was popular during the 12th dynasty under the name of Shedet. During the Ptolemaic era, the metropolis was named Crocodilopolis by the Greeks, in honor of the crocodile god Sobek. During the Greco-Roman era, the Cleruks, soldiers of the Ptolemies, settled there after their military service, and expanded the irrigation systems. Irrigation and water distribution tripled the arable land and turned the city into a lush and rich area. 27,000 inhabitants lived in its precinct at its height. The city's location was strategic in controlling the many small waterways connecting to the main canal, and thus the Nile.
Getting further away again. Actually, I don't think it's that far away, but still. Oh, it is a little bit clicking forward on the left, okay. Jeez Louise. Can my car just turn left there? Go on land for the rest of the way. Okay, it is land as well. Okay, let me just dock the boat. How do you get off it? There you go. That'll do. Okay, where's my horse? I don't know how far that is. Hang on. Get on the horseback, there you go. Is that the last one or is it just... No, there's another one after. Okay, that's good.
The region's main cult was that of Sobek of Shedet, a divinity associated with water and fertility, both very important to an area that depended on irrigation. Many local villages had the title Town of Sobek added to their official designations. During festivals, ancient Egyptians recited hymns to Sobek, asking for his divine intervention. Greek settlers, and later Romans, would help the Temple of Sobek's economy to flourish by adopting the local embalming mortuary rites. Their sarcophagi were beautifully painted and adorned with amazingly realistic portraits.
Okay.
Very similar to the cult of the Apis bull in Memphis, a living crocodile was worshipped within the precinct of Crocodilopolis's main temple. Known as Sobek to the Egyptians and Sukkos to the Greeks, it was reported by Strabo that priests fed it with meat, wine, and honeyed milk. They covered its body with jewels and gold. After its death, it was embalmed and placed within the crocodile's grotto, alongside thousands of other mummified crocodiles.
Yeah, treated like a god. Yeah. Like a god or a pharaoh. It's on right. Oh my days. Okay. That's another one done. Tools, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 more to go, and the biggest one's that one there, number 7, okay. So, the city of Memphis. Spins that one then, 4 more. Where's my horse?
Welcome to the city of Memphis. Throughout all ancient Egyptian periods, cities had one thing in common. They were situated along the Nile's shores. Cities were often designated for government or for worship. Major cities had several temples dedicated to numerous gods and goddesses. Egyptians referred to the organization of their cities as a sepat, or later on by the Persian term nome. There were 20 sepat in Lower Egypt and 22 in Upper Egypt. The capital city of ancient Egypt changed many times over the periods.
So when you call it like a nome, something that's like the Persian version. Persian version actually rhymed. So now that I know that, interesting. I've read it before, I've all this stuff, but I just can't remember.
It was a key center for religious temples, including their most important deity, Ptah, god of creation. Thebes, located in Upper Egypt, competed with Memphis and featured as both a political and a religious center. two important temples, Luxor and Karnak, were built there. A minor capital of the Sayyid dynasty was the city of Sais. This was the last native Egyptian capital of Egypt.
Okay.
During the Third Dynasty, under Pharaoh Djoser, Memphis became the first religious and administrative capital of Egypt. Even when the political capital of Egypt decentralized itself, pharaohs were crowned in this sacred city in order to legitimize their ascension to the throne, up to and including Alexander the Great. Though little remains today save ruins south of Cairo, we can guess at the structure of the city, which stretched up to 5 kilometers in length and 2 kilometers in width. Memphis was also referred to as the city with the 100 doors, or the White Walls. These names were in reference to the wall which surrounded the city. Under the protection of Ptah, god of craftsmen, the city was a thriving religious and economic hub.
Okay. It's another one completed. Is that one there? Is that another? Is that what the next one I've got to do, or is that like a completely different one? Which one's this? Mummies of Ancient Egypt. Okay. Is that the next one I'm doing? No, it's a different one. Okay. Read out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more to go. So once we've got past 400 of Ancient Egypt, that'll be the last one for this video, and then we'll try and get that stray working. We'll have to reinstall that, and we'll do a gameplay of that then. So I don't think I've been on this video for an hour yet. So I don't think it's been an hour yet. I think it was like nearly an hour ago when I started. I think. Don't know. It'll probably be a good couple of minutes before I do another video for Stray, because I've got to install it again. So you have to bear with me for that. I'll try and get the PS5 version up instead of the PS4.
Welcome to Rediscovering Egypt. In the 19th century, the increased intensity of tourism and excavations, as well as the outflow of antiquities to other countries, threatened Egypt's archaeological heritage. Egyptians took part in this destruction by ransacking sites for artifacts to sell, quarrying stones from ancient monuments, and removing sebak, ancient mud bricks, to reuse for their own purposes. A major step in conserving Egypt's heritage was taken in 1858, when the Viceroy of Egypt created the Antiquities Service. Supported by a team of foreign scholars, Auguste Mariette exerted an iron grip on the service. He carried out his work across Egypt and into Nubia, intervening on almost every major site. Aware of the necessity of keeping unearthed artifacts in Egypt, Mariette requested a museum be created for that purpose in 1858. This museum was the ancestor of the Egyptian Museum. Gaston Maspero, Mariette's successor, expanded and reorganized the Antiquities Service and instigated laws regulating the export of artifacts. French scholars ran the service until it passed into Egyptian hands in the 1950s. As of the mid-19th century, Egyptology was fast becoming a recognized discipline within both private institutions and learned societies.
My apologies for the grumble again. Must have been the right grumble. Don't know if anyone heard that. I've already just went to eat, so I don't know.
Archaeologist and former researcher Jean-Claude Golvin now specializes in the artistic reconstruction of ancient cities and monuments. To date, he has created more than 800 drawings, which include 3 volumes focusing on the reconstitution of ancient Egypt. His work is exquisitely detailed and can be found in books and museums around the world.
Oh.
The team was thrilled to collaborate with Jean-Claude Galvin in order to recreate Egypt for the game. In the 19 exclusive watercolors he created for the team, Galvin used scientific data as the base and then extrapolated to provide a full interpretation of various locations and monuments in ancient Egypt. Both early sketches and fully rendered images were then used by the team as references while building the world of Assassin's Creed Origins.
Nice. Wait, I'll go across myself. I can't do me else on that one. Go across myself.
Although ancient Egypt's rich religious culture and its mortuary monuments continue to be investigated, the modern discipline of Egyptology has shifted focus. Rather than single-mindedly retrieving impressive artifacts, Egyptologists today focus instead on increasing the body of knowledge. In the past, excavations took place in the field, and while that is still the case today, much of the work on Egyptology now takes place in libraries and archives.
Yeah, that's true. Right, okay. Where's my horse? Oh, he's down there, he's got stuck. Okay, I'll let him catch up now. That's if he can catch up. He's catching up. Okay, let me... Come on then, mate. There you go. It's on your right here anyway, that's probably the end of it.
Today, archaeology in Egypt relies on an interdisciplinary approach, where traditional Egyptologists are helped by a wide spectrum of scientists from other disciplines and new non-invasive techniques. GPS data, satellite imaging, and ground-penetrating radar allow archaeologists to gain a sense of what lies underneath the ground before excavating.
Yeah, doing that sonar stuff for GPS, yeah. Right, 2 more to do, I think it was. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. These 2 now, and that's it. I think it'll be around about an hour. Or something like just after an hour, I think, of gameplay. And hopefully Stray, when we do a gameplay of that in a little while after we've done this one. Hopefully that'll be about 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours. Maybe. We'll try our best to see what it's like, because I only played a little bit of it and that was like just meowing for one trophy. Like meowing 100 times. Simple.
Welcome to Natron.
To be honest, I've done it, because I'm doing it for like trophies, I've done it on, I played it on both, well I've meowed on both the PS4 and PS5 version to get a trophy. So I've got 2 trophies that make exactly the same, I'm meowing 100 times.
Cleansing products and glass making. It was
That's all I've done now, really.
Modification process.
Not made much progress at all. Well, in fact, I haven't made any progress. So I was playing with the other cats.
During the ceremonial embalmment ritual, the priests packed
Mummy's
the
hands.
body in nature in order to remove all of the moisture. Once the body was thoroughly desiccated, they could begin the wrapping.
Look at the stare of that though, it's just, ugh. At least I don't show the rest of it. Probably horrified the kid. Well, the kid would have been horrified, I'll tell you that. Seeing the mummy's face, which they might still show later on.
The main mining methods involved
not in this video, maybe it'll be another video.
Out of the lake bed when it was dry, or raking through
Mortifying or horrifying, whatever you call it.
To gather the mineral salts during the floods. Both techniques are still used today. and inspired the team in their recreation of the
Madness.
mines located in the mountains northwest of Memphis.
Well, that was a quick one, that was. That was quite a quick, the Nitron tool was quite quick to go through. Right, so there's just one more then for this video. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, yeah, 4 of ancient Egypt. Then we'll just leave another 10 for this Egypt part till next time. So fauna, that's the fauna's the animals and stuff, not the flora, which is the next one. That was the plant life. We'll do that in the next. We'll do that in the future. When we do another so many videos for Assassin's Creed Origins, we'll do another like 10 of them. Right. Come on, mate. Let me get there. We go.
Welcome to Fauna of Ancient Egypt.
This ain't going to take long either. It said 3 meters maximum. That's if I'm on foot. I think if I'm just doing like this, it'll be quicker.
Both domesticated and wild animals were features in ancient Egyptian bas-reliefs as early as the First Dynasty. While the variety of wildlife served as a reliable food source, it also influenced both culture and mythology. Egypt's terrain allowed for a diverse range of animals, including panthers, rhinoceroses, elephants, and many variations of antelopes.
Looks like a little Bambi or something, that does. Little Bambi. I don't know. Madness. Right, last one. Oh no, it's that last one. I thought it was last one then. Hippopotamuses.
The Nile was home to many species of fish, along with hippopotami and crocodiles.
Oh, I know that. I know that in my videos. These buggers keep attacking me. I remember that.
The wide variety of birds that populated the riverbanks, from raptors and waterfowl to songbirds, were all cataloged within Egyptian hieroglyphic signs. Encounters with reptiles and insects, such as cobras, scorpions, and scarabs, influenced hieroglyphs and art.
Yeah, it did. Right, it's just one more now, is it? Was it 5? Or was it more than that? Yeah, last one. Oh, it's got a line as well.
While all animals had sacred meanings, lions in particular represented power and royalty to ancient Egyptians. They were so prized by pharaohs that they were hunted to extinction within Egypt.
Madness. Absolute craziness. Right then, so we've done 10 tours out of 75, I think it was. So we're going to leave them for a bit more for the future, yeah. I'll try and spread them over time. So, yeah, we're going to get back to them. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to change my character back to Aya of Alexandria, so we'll play as her next time we do his stuff. And then we're going to quit the title screen. I'm going to quickly flick to the other screen in the sector to see how long this video has been going, because I think it's been about an hour. It hasn't been a long one. Because I said I only like to do 2 hour videos now, but I think this has been about an hour. About an hour. It's been 58, 59 minutes. It's been 59 minutes, so I'm just going to wrap it up and say thank you very much for joining me with this little bit of history, you know what I mean, a little bit of history and just me talking gibberish. And I was getting into it then, I was getting into the Egyptian stuff because I love that stuff, you know what I mean, all the history and the lore about it. But so thank you again for joining me. Thank you once again, probably Alfie, LOL, or just Alfie as I call you, for joining the stream. It really means a lot to me, mate. Once again, I'm going to say it for the 3rd time this video, I'm going to say 3 times lucky as well, that is. Please feel free to check out probably Alfie, LOL. Check out his videos, he does some good stuff. really good videos. He's done Red Dead Redemption 2 videos. He's done quite a good different variety of games. The Walking Dead. I think it was Saints and Sinners. I think he done that on VR at one point. Anyway, go and check out his channel. Subscribe to his channel and give him some love and support. Thumbs up his videos and his content. Leave him a nice little comment to say hello to him or ask him a question or anything like whatever you want to do within reason, of course. Just be nice, of course, you know. And click the bell icon in his corner. Also, don't forget to check the ones I did mention earlier, the other YouTubers. And for me, I'm not going to ask for a subscribe. If you want to subscribe, that's up to you, but you don't have to if you don't want to. But if you have a subscriber, click the bell icon to keep up to date with content. That's if you want to keep up to date with my content when it comes up, like there and here and there and everywhere. Leave a nice little comment for me if you'd like to say hello or ask me a question. And thumbs up the videos if you like any of the content. I'll be back on in a little while after I've installed Stray, that one with the cat game, that new one. And we'll try and do a bit of that because I've only done them yet in trophy, and it's going to be interesting. So yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you, want you and need you, everyone. You've been with me, the Lone Robin. Until I play Stray, I want to hope you enjoy your morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. Just take care, goodbye, God bless, and take care, everyone. Bye bye for now.